is the Brick City Antics podcast. It's your boy Sam Bricks.
It's your boy D-Nell.
Twizzy Rax back again.
Jimmy Hustle.
And we got a special guest today joining us.
You.
Make your name, man.
Oh, I'm Lou, Raw Shots on IG. I'm a photographer, videographer, producer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, so we had another episode. Was it episode 7?
7.
Let's go. Episode 7. Lucky number
I have a
7.
question for you.
Ooh, we get spicy already.
Take a shot.
Wait, get out the way.
Why you always ask what episode we're on like you don't know?
Huh? Because I want to let the fans know that we on.
All you gotta do is say,
I
I'm on episode 7. I don't ask no questions. We on episode 7 now?
Get on him. He trying to go last week. Okay, alright, Twizzy.
I'm just getting started.
Alright. We gonna have a good episode. I can tell. Heavy Pam gonna come out. Alright. So real quick before we jump into things, NBA talk. What's up? How y'all feel about the Westbrook to the Rockets?
Stupid.
Not the it's the Rockets, right?
Rockets.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that?
Stupid.
It ain't gonna work.
The East is stacked and everybody else is. The West is trash right now. The Midwest is.
So that's to y'all. Everybody's saying that's basically pointless.
Yeah.
It makes no
You got
sense.
2 ball hogs on the same team.
They're gonna be fighting for who.
What if it actually
works?
works though? What if it actually works?
It ain't working.
Maybe they win a
Basically the
championship.
same team. It's basically the same team for
One
last year.
person has to dial back what they usually are. And I don't know who that's going to be.
Russ, it's gotta be Russ, because that's
But I mean,
James
yeah, like, Russ is coming onto Harden's team, so it's like, yo, you going to play whatever I need you to play. You going to be whatever we need you to be.
But Russ,
But that's not Russ.
wasn't Russ the more so experienced on OKC via Harden? Like it was just Harden was on the bench. Russ
He got
was
more
on-
experience after everybody left and it was only him on OKC.
So that don't count for anything.
No, but I mean, it would be different if it was Harden going to OKC, but it's not.
Yeah, you coming to my team.
You coming over here
run
with
my
us.
team?
So y'all think Westbrook gonna be running the Westbrook not gonna be running the show? It's gonna be
James
Harden's show
Harden
as
running that
usual. Now Harden, here is the thing that I took umbrage with that. Harden is a shooting guard. But at some point during the season with D'Antonio, he transitioned to being a point guard for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook is a point guard, but
They
very.
both can kind of switch though.
That's what I'm saying. But he's very known to play like a shooting guard. Is that a problem with that team?
Nah.
That shifting between point guard, shooting guard position. I mean, that duality is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Nah, it's good.
You can
You
switch
got,
it
two,
during the
got
game.
2 ball handlers. Well, actually, you got 3 ball handlers. If you count Eric Gordon, because he bring the ball up too. So you got 3 ball handlers. You'll be alright.
Yeah, you'll be good. And God forbid one of them go down, you still got the other one. So
I don't know. So y'all think it's a good move overall?
I don't.
It sounds like y'all like it's y'all in between about it.
We just
I
gotta
don't
wait
think
and
it's
see.
gonna work.
That's all.
not necessarily even in between. What Danny said, I just want to wait and see because I don't see Mr. Triple Double this year.
They'll be a playoff team, but I don't think they'll get far.
Really?
They're not
We gotta
gonna
see the first big rival game they played. Then we like, okay.
Nah, it's not gonna be the first game. It's never the first game.
No, I'm saying we gotta see the first big rival game.
The
You mean
first competitive one.
First competitive.
And more than likely, it's gonna be like within the first 5 games of the season.
Right, but
They
who
like
they
to shoot
rivals though?
Nah, like basically like a good team. Like if they go up against the Clippers, or the
Who?
Lakers, the Jazz.
Everybody's in one spot now.
So wait,
Nah, I feel like it's balanced.
West.
though.
It's kind of balanced because
I feel like the
You don't
NBA is
think-
balanced.
OKC lost their whole team. Fucking who Miami got?
Jimmy
Jimmy Butler.
And who else?
Like,
Y'all said that
That's
so.
him.
Jimmy
Said
Butler.
who else? Jimmy Butler.
But he take his team to the playoffs? No.
It's just like
He didn't take them
It's
there,
just
but they
like-
got there.
They got this
But what
somehow.
did they do? Kawhi led the whole team by himself.
He did, but
Right.
I mean, did Kawhi really lead that team by himself, or did he was?
he had
Before they used to get there every year, but they didn't do nothing. They got knocked out early.
True.
After he got there, what they do? They took it the whole way and they won.
but they got lucky in the finals. If KD and Clay don't get done, they lose that
But
series
he got
probably
back
in
in
5 games.
and
True, true.
But did he make a difference while he was in there?
Yeah, he made a difference, but I don't think they would have beat the Warriors with
KD.
When KD was in, they still lost that game, right?
No, they won that game. The little 11 minutes that he gave them
Was
why they
enough
won.
a push.
That's why they won.
And Klay Thompson's absence in a couple of games too really caught. Klay Thompson lost that. He was out that first home game, which is a momentum game for the Warriors. They needed that win, and he didn't have him that game, and that's when Curry went on for like what 46. Yeah, 40 something. So it's like
Yeah.
in the sense that, so y'all think the Raptors in the sense they got away.
They got away with murder
Same
this
thing
year.
was saying with the Warriors. They got away with 1 too. Their very first one.
We're not talking about that though.
No, we are. If
We're
we're gonna
not.
talk about the Raptors, we're gonna talk about the Warriors. They got away with 1 too.
I don't know.
Yeah, they just beat LeBron. They didn't beat LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. They beat LeBron. That's why they got the first
You must
one.
be sat on your chest, boy. Like, God, like.
No.
So the Clippers. What do you think about the Clippers? I think they're a very formidable team right now. The way they're looking, like really, like I think that Kawhi and Paul George combination is powerful.
Yeah,
Kawhi
Kawhi can
injury
shut down
away from-
LeBron. He did.
Huh?
Nothing.
Kawhi. I said Kawhi.
Who's
Kawhi got shut
Who
down
the fuck
LeBron.
is he just making up names now? Like,
I feel like as long as you shut out LeBron, the rest of the team
Can't
is
nobody
like,
shut down LeBron.
Kawhi could.
No, you
done
can't.
that.
No, you
could.
can't. No, you can't. Kawhi can't shut down LeBron.
I saw the highlights. He shut him down. Decent.
He's not
did it.
shutting him down.
He slowed him down.
KD did it.
He slowed them
You
down.
gotta make your mind up.
What happened?
You can slow somebody. You
happened?
can slow him down. You ain't stopping LeBron.
You said Kawhi can't shut down LeBron?
Hell no.
Ooh.
Hell no.
they go Twizzy back. They go Twizzy back.
Bugging.
Hey,
That
Twizzy.
LeBron, super LeBron
I don't
stand.
know, bro.
He can't shut down LeBron. He can slow him down.
He didn't do
can't shut
before?
him down. No. LeBron still got his numbers. In the finals, if you look at the finals, when he played
I don't
against the
know if
Spurs, he still got his numbers. That finals that they lost to the Spurs, the nigga averaged like 28 a game.
I don't
That's
know if
shutting
it's
me
fake or
down?
not.
That's shutting me down?
Did they
But-
win though?
You slowed him down, but you gotta look like this. With that finals that they lost, it was only him. Dwayne Wade was done. Chris Bosh didn't give you shit. So you just got LeBron versus the Spurs. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. That's why they didn't beat the Warriors the first time. You just got LeBron and your next best player is Matthew Dellavedova. How you gonna beat the Warriors with Steph and Clay?
So you think LeBron was once again out of luck?
Yo, all of us.
Both times.
We gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see. He played for the Clippers now. We gonna see.
Yes.
Because
The West is looking good.
Nobody on the
I'm
Clippers can
actually
stop
excited
LeBron
to see
James.
the Lakers and Clippers
Nobody
match
on the
up now.
Clippers. Nobody on the
Kawhi
Clippers
said-
can stop LeBron
Kawhi
James.
said, I don't know if it's fake or not, but Kawhi said,
Nah, that's not real. I know what you're talking about.
It might as well be real. I mean, it's not like,
But look,
it's not like somebody would say.
nobody
Kawhi
on the
said he
Clippers can stop
stopped.
LeBron James.
KD can.
He owned Paul
KD
George.
can.
He
KD
owned
can.
what?
Bro, when
Bro,
LeBron
don't do that.
I'm not even gonna get into it.
KD didn't do it.
KD can't stop him either.
Yeah.
KD only got confidence against LeBron when he joined the Warriors. Before he joined the Warriors, LeBron used to
I don't know about all
KD's
that.
ass.
I don't know about all that.
Look up the matchup, LeBron versus KD before he went to the Warriors. The shit was like 17 games to 1. They played 18 games. They played 18 games
Oh, you mean
against OKC.
Yeah.
LeBron versus KD. LeBron
Yeah.
won like
Well,
17 and KD only won 1.
No, okay, that's a team thing. I'm talking about them matchup.
He wasn't stopping them.
We can look at stats. We can look at
He
stats.
wasn't
Is what I'm
stopping
saying.
He wasn't stopping him.
Listen,
But ain't nobody in the NBA stopping LeBron
That
James. If
playoff-
that nigga make his mind
that
up, ain't nobody
playoff
in the NBA
series,
stopping him.
that playoff series where it was LeBron versus KD, LeBron ain't won no
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
LeBron-
KD,
No,
He ran
LeBron was like he older now, so of course he's not gonna D KD.
Yeah.
He not the defensive player that he once was, but KD not gonna D LeBron the whole game neither. They put it wasn't just
Iguodala put
KD,
pause on him.
but you gotta look. You talking different.
Now you just started.
No, bro,
We ain't even about to
did
get
he
to
not?
it. We're not
Did
even
Iguodala not put pause on LeBron?
No, he slowed him down.
slowed
That
him.
What the fuck
first-
is the same thing? He locked him up. Like,
No, we
If-
don't
oh
say
my
that.
God.
If I'm
Here he
averaging
go,
30,
here he
if
go.
I'm averaging 30 and I leave the game with 25, what did you do? What did you do?
You're lost, right?
What did you do though?
You slowed me down.
Like-
Getting 5 points.
Yeah, you slowed him down.
No,
You didn't stop him.
but I
I'm
mean-
averaging 30 and I still get 25.
Look, nothing to take away from LeBron, great player, the best in the league, arguably. But for what Iguodala did, it was enough to say,
Yeah,
yo,
he slowed him down.
Yeah, and that's kind of lock
That's
up.
all you. That's not lockup. That's slowing you down. Lockup is if I'm averaging 30 and you keep me like 16. All right, and nigga, you got it. But if I'm still getting 25, what have you done really? What have you really
What's
done?
his field goal like?
Still over 50%. That's LeBron throughout his career. He's going to get over 50%. Because you look at it like this. Most of his buckets is in the paint. He'll shoot, he shoot threes, but when he need a bucket, where he going? To the paint or to the post? Those are two options. He's not going, I need a bucket. I'm going to go shoot a three. That nigga going to go to the post, so he's going to take you to the hole.
Alright. Alright, I guess so. I mean, we'll see. We'll figure
LeBron
it out.
that nigga, all right?
Yeah, you super. Yo, Ed ain't gonna let shit go with LeBron.
Yeah, I know I ain't
But
gonna disrespect my boy.
on to other sports news as well. So the women's soccer team, they're USA World Cup champions. Shout out to I'll give it up. Even though fuck them, because I'm not a USA soccer fan.
Chill.
Watch your mouth, we get jumped.
All they do is cheat. All they do is cheat. All they do is cheat.
Don't bottom off the screen.
But on a serious note, though, so there's been a lot of controversy. Well, not a controversy. It's been fact, but a lot of complaints and issues.
You had it right. Controversy.
Well, it's not really controversy because it's fact. It's not really controversial. It's a given fact. The pay disparity between the men's team and the women's team, that gap is ridiculous. Huge. So the women have, and it's always been like that. I've always known it's been like that. To me, that's not a surprise. But and it's the same thing with the NBA as well and WNBA. That pay gap.
Any sports from male to female.
Yes, it's different. So there's been like this huge debate about them receiving. Do you guys?
I don't think nobody in the WNBA get paid like $1 million. I think they get paid like a couple hundred.
None of them do, bro.
And then the NBA got $200 million contracts, and these niggas can't even make, like the women can't even make $1 million. I think one of the largest salaries was like $500,000, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, they travel arrangements is different. Like an NBA player and a WNBA player, these niggas get first class flights. These niggas get train rides. The women get train rides. Like it's disrespectful.
So in correlation to the women's soccer team and that pay disparity, and even with the WNBA. Now, and here's my theory on this. And this is not me. This is not me actually aligning my ideologies with it. It's just I think that's just the way it looks, and this is what it is. Is it? You look at the WNBA and the NBA. You look at the fans and the market that is. How many individuals are going to WNBA games and women's soccer games? Let's be real.
If we talking about who's showing up, it's a difference. Yeah. You should be able to get paid on what you bring in. If that's basically what they're trying to justify. You bring in people, you build your revenue. You have your team, your stadium packed. You bring in people to generate more money.
And so that market, that organization for the WNBA and the women's soccer, it's not as great market as the men's, right?
I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah, that's obvious. So is that justifiable enough as to why they don't get paid enough? Because that revenue that they're incoming in that market is not that popular as the men's? I mean, how can you pay them if you're not making that kind of money that the men's...
It's understandable, but when you look at it like this, the women's U.S. soccer team has won more gold medals than the men's soccer team.
But where's that? So here's the thing with that. The Football International Federation Association, it's a large market. FIFA is a large market.
Right.
They have the money to pay women. I believe because I'm a huge soccer fan. They have the money. With the WNBA, it's a bit different because it's kind of only centralized to America in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Soccer is worldwide. The money. Soccer is a trillion. They make money. Like football players, they make money. Cristiano Ronaldo is literally the fifth highest paid celebrity in the world.
The wealthiest soccer player in the world.
And fifth highest paid celebrity in the world. Do y'all know Taylor Swift is the first highest paid celebrity in the world? It's crazy too.
For
what?
I forgot who was second.
For being white and a woman.
But Jay-Z third.
Huh?
Jay-Z is third.
Yeah, I believe Jay-Z's third, yeah. LeBron James is like 8th, I think, or some shit like that.
He's like 18th.
Yeah, it's down. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But so many
down. I'm fucking be the top 20 rich person in the world.
But compared to everyone else, though, that's ridiculous. So when you look at that market right there for women's and like for the WNBA, for the women's soccer team, and in that case, when it comes to like the football soccer team, I believe they do have that money. Why they don't pay it, I understand that. And the soccer now, the women's, they had a great turnout this year. It was booming. It was everywhere. It was more popular than I like. It was. I had me watching games.
Literally animation behind it. Like
everybody was waiting for the men's FIFA World Cup. So this like the before the men's FIFA.
But it
World Cup.
had a lot of turnout.
It's not even about that.
It's not.
It's just as the men's American soccer team. They don't go far.
Yeah.
They don't go far.
No, so they're pretty good though. I hate
they're good, but they don't go as they never been as far as the women.
He
never been as far as the women.
Yeah, they have.
He's not the richest.
Who?
Ronaldo. He's not the richest soccer player.
I never said that.
I think I said that by accident.
It's messy. I ain't know he can make that much money.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. Yeah, soccer players get paid a lot of money. I
Like
think
300
basketball players.
You know who I didn't know make that much money? I didn't know Kanye West was out here like that.
Yeah, he
number
was
3.
Yeah. That was a little shock to me too. I was like,
That shocked me. I'm like, Kanye West.
But here's the thing. That's they're counted. I saw an interview with that. That doesn't necessarily mean he's actually, because his revenue is under Adidas, so it don't exactly match his actual gross of what he's actually making. It doesn't really matter because it's association with Adidas and stuff like that.
But how Ed Sheeran number 5?
That's wild to me too.
I'm in love with your body.
That's a good song right there.
That's why.
Wait, so is Christian Ronaldo number 5?
Who?
Christian Ronaldo wasn't number 5.
He's number 6.
He's number 6.
Ed Sheeran number 5.
They might have changed in a couple of days. Now.
Something wrong with the lyrics. He must have jumped up.
Yeah, because he was 5. I swear I saw Ronaldo was 5.
He was.
Yeah.
They must have to do a recount.
LeBron 17. They got Jay-Z 20.
God damn. We ain't making no money.
Isn't he a small? He's supposedly a billionaire.
He is.
And he's 17.
Yeah, no, he 18. I mean, Jay-Z 20, LeBron 17.
He had Kylie Jenner being a good guy.
Kylie Jenner number 2.
God.
And Taylor Swift is number 1.
Taylor Swift number 1.
Well, shout out to women making
women
strides.
opening that up.
You gotta applaud that right there. But that's fucking crazy.
Hold up.
We need some.
I just called them queens. My bad. Yeah. I take that back. Like, I'm just going to insist.
They can't be queens?
Huh?
They can't be queens?
No, our sisters is the queens.
Hey, you know what I'm
leave that there.
No, they're not queens, you fucking peasants.
But that's ridiculous. So back to the topic at hand. So
that's crazy. Jay-Z and Beyonce tied for 20th. It's because
so
they
using them as a whole.
share it. Now, if they put them as a whole, they'll be higher than 20.
Yeah, probably like 19. Can't be going up one spot. They ain't going nowhere.
But so back to the topic at hand though. Yeah. So you guys think that's the reason of why the women's aren't paying that much is because of that market and it being so small. And y'all think so?
The attraction that they build.
A certain way. And also I feel like for the women's soccer team in general, it's like most women still don't have rights in another country. So it's like, most women in other countries still don't have rights.
Oh, I thought you said rice. I was about to say.
Nah, rice.
What rice got to do with anything? God damn it.
I heard that too. Go ahead.
Like, most women don't have the right, so for them to get paid close to a man, it's like, that's like disrespecting the men, well, the man of the house anyway.
We got to stop that type of living because, again, these women are doing much better than the men.
Yeah.
And in this sport, I mean, the WNBA, they don't generate enough of a fan base, I guess. Like they got fans, yeah, but it's not on the level of the NBA.
Because there's no excitement, that's why. In WNBA, there's no excitement.
And that's crazy because
like go to games, they want to see people get dunked on. It's not that many people.
They barely dunking in the WNBA. Except for what's her name, Brittany Griner. I know about her.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
She get busy.
You said that's your cousin?
Yeah, we got the same last name.
Oh, I thought you
fuck out of here. You really had this nigga like, I've never heard this before.
Her name is Griner, not Grimes.
It's close enough.
This nigga like, all right. So we would agree that market difference is mainly the reason. Added to that.
I'm not gonna say it is mainly the reason. It's a possibility, but I'm also gonna say that I still think it's unfair and that's something we need to change with the women's soccer team.
Definitely,
that's a whole nother argument.
Yeah, you can. I do believe that we can definitely break that down. What's up with Jermaine Dupree?
What's
good? What's good with him? Like
bald head, so deaf.
You know what's up with him?
No. Oh, you ain't hear about it?
What he do?
This nigga said. Well, he was doing an interview and
Where was that? Who was interviewing?
You don't ask me. I saw the clip on Instagram. He was asked what female artist is standing out to him currently.
Oh, the shit where he said,
he said they all strip like they all making stripper joints right now, stripper tracks right now. He don't see no female rapper that's really holding her own. And he said he see them all as strippers making strip music.
That's so sexist to say. Like that's very myopic and narrow-minded. Like that's because what the fuck is he talking about? Does he even know
he's referring to the Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls, the
Cardi B's,
but still like.
But what about the Rhapsodies, the no names, like
May?
Yeah, like
Tierra Whack, fire, nigga.
What?
Yeah,
I've been listening to
the Trinas. I mean, I guess he's including Trina in that category too.
Young and May don't count. She in the male category.
Chill.
So
hold it down.
So anyway.
Because if Kodak Black can fucking still, then she can still like hold it down. Like
bars
bro.
Her bars too hard to be in the female category. I put her with
wow, that is very sexist to say. Like
I put
so
her
woman,
with
So what about
Eve
Eve and
Antoine Grimes. That's his name.
Yeah,
That's his name.
y'all being mad OD right now. But so Jermaine Dupree saying this crazy shit. Like, is this his ego speaking? Like,
I don't know.
Because Jermaine Dupree is like he's done a lot. Like, he's well known and he's very popular. He's responsible for a lot of cats' careers. But is this his ego speaking or is this?
What do you call it? Like, as far as like what people would view him in the rap game, like he's like, who
like an A&R?
He's the uncle that everybody know but don't get invited to the cookout.
Like he's like literally
Really?
the rap uncle.
When you
hip-hop,
bring up
like,
greats, Jermaine Dupree is not on that list.
But he's done. But he has
enough work.
Besides Bow Wow, before the age of 14, what did he do?
Crisscross.
He did shit with.
And what happened to Crisscross? They got 2 hits out and then disappeared.
He did shit with Janet Jackson, right?
That was his wife.
He was dating her. No, I don't think.
Then he also worked with her. They also did music together.
Yeah,
No. He did music. He did music.
He worked
for
her out.
Usher. He did music.
He said he worked out.
He worked out.
That Confessions album, he produced that. He produced
Usher.
Usher. He produced a lot of shit with.
What did he do, right?
He produced the Brat.
Man, she ain't really sell shit. Nobody wants
She
to. He produced Mariah Carey.
She sold records, him too.
Yeah, but all of them
Mariah
people,
Carey.
like after that, they made it without him, and they had better careers without him.
But he's made his fingerprint. He's left his fingerprint in with a lot of
In the
cats.
rap game,
Yeah.
So for
in
him,
the industry, period. Like
for
that's
him to
rap.
say that, it's just like that's disrespectful. Like people hold you to a high standard. Some people, not everybody, but people hold you to a high standard, and you just you just disrespected a lot of women. A lot of women.
Did y'all? So is he not listening to like Rhapsody? What's so stripper bar about Rhapsody?
He's probably talking about radio play. If you're
Yeah,
going off of radio plays, everything is shake ass, city girls, fuck that nigga for his money,
So he
pop
needs
your pussy, get the bag, yada yada yada.
So he needs to dig deeper then, because it's women out here that's spitting.
We talking about we're mostly focusing on mainstream. What do you hear every day? You hear city
But
girls,
even the
you
women
hear
that's
Megan Thee Stallion,
mainstream
Cardi
still
B.
got bars. Like Meg Thee Stallion, she got bars. I mean, a lot
I've
of it.
never heard of Stone.
A lot of it, I haven't either. But
How do you know she got bars?
You gotta mention
I'm joking. But she really legit.
Drop a bar from her.
I don't know her bars.
Drive the boat. Drive the boat.
I've never heard a song from her. Like,
But real talk, she alright. I mean,
She makes good music, but
do.
she's
just
in
going
that
off
category.
Of the wave right now.
Nah,
The
the
wave
only
right
reason
now
he
is-
probably never heard her like mixtapes and shit. He probably going off like you said, the
What's
mainstream
current?
music that everybody puts
Same
out
thing
there.
with what's the name?
Everybody's song nowadays about riding nigga face, getting his money, and
Cardi
dipping
B
out.
the thing for that.
Just basically what niggas been saying for the past 50 years.
No, female.
women back then rapping were like nice though, like
Yeah,
Foxy
bars.
Brown, Lil Kim, like what?
MC Light.
Yeah,
Lil Kim was talking about sucking dick and robbing niggas too. It's the same shit.
but it was bars though.
So
I
anyway,
want to say this, Cardi. And what he said was like stripper bars. Lil Kim was like gangster with the shit. Like it wasn't necessarily like.
It was gangster stripper bars, right?
Because you a gangster
Really,
now,
like,
and you not sucking dick and stealing niggas'
But
money.
is that considered stripper bars though?
No, I'm just talking about now. Everything is
Right.
shaking ass and
If
the
you-
sucking cucumbers. And
Remy
shit.
Ma, like what is he? Remy Ma, Remy Ma is how they spitting. Like, so what is he really talking about? I don't.
But
think
Remy
he-
Ma is not in the spotlight right now. Who's in the spotlight right now?
Right.
I think that's
his
what's
focus.
up.
His focus was
Okay.
his comments was based off of what's hot right now amongst women rappers. But I still don't think he was right for saying that. I don't think he was right for saying that, and I think you need to
tone it down.
I mean,
tone it down.
You can say that about females. You can say that about dudes. Everybody, she sucked my dick. I fucked her friend. I fucked her sister. They looking like they twins. I fucked her too. Like
a lot of mainstream cats are rapping like that same bullshit too. So he's saying that shit is double sided. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't speak on the men's side. He spoke on the women's side.
Because it's different. You already know what the fuck it is.
So he's a fucking misogynist, basically. That's what his comments were misogynistic and sexist and asshole, like, basically. It's
pretty
just
much
a dickhead type thing.
It was a unwell spoken blunt thought. Let's put it like that.
Right.
True.
He definitely needs to reconsider. Like, he gotta reconsider all that. Like he gotta.
Who started it? What's up with this hot boy, hot girl stuff? Who started it? Where's that from?
Megan Thee Stallion.
She started that?
Yeah.
I thought it was like the city girls, the young Miami girls.
That's
Young Miami.
What's their name?
City girls.
Yeah, city girls. That's two different things. It's city girls, summer, and then there's hot girls. So Megan Thee Stallion.
So Megan Thee
Stallion started hot girls. City girls started city girls summer. But pretty much they both the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just about women for now.
You gotta go on Twitter. Apparently, it's different.
Really?
Yes.
Break it down for us.
The hot girl shit, you could have a nigga and all that shit, but you still out there doing whatever the fuck you want. City girl shit is like
You finaming niggas.
Yeah.
You finaming niggas.
Really?
And you get that nigga drunk and then you wake up and that nigga bucket ass nigga like
Finaming means finessing and scamming. So they out there finaming niggas.
Okay. That's the kind of nigga like. That's what it is.
That's what they do. Yeah. So
it's gonna be okay. Close your eyes. That's what it is.
Don't do that.
No, a lot of niggas
don't do that.
No, but is that what it is though? Like the whole pillar thing.
Pretty much
But the other see a giant like.
You just
do it again.
Nah, you go ahead.
Good.
I ain't doing that. Go ahead.
He just spit all on the table and just not trying, man. But nah, cause I was trying to, I'm confused. Like, what's the hot boy, the hot girl? What is that shit like? And I'm seeing it going around. I'm like, I'm guessing it means thigh. It's just another version of thigh.
I mean, to sum up one side of it, yeah. Thigh is part of it. I would say that much. It's a part of it.
That is a part of life.
So
okay, so we're gonna go into a little more first of all a little mainstream news like there's some so there's a Philly man in a neighborhood mob. Apparently this carjacker he tried to get away with some kids that were like in the car at the same time, and they killed him. They shot him.
No, they beat him to death.
They beat him to death. Is that just?
That's hood justice.
What's so funny, Danny?
Cause they whooped his ass, but they never killed him though. But you know, that's the bad part. You're not supposed to.
Is that justifiable? Is that cool?
Whooping his ass. Yeah.
That's hood justice.
But no, is it? Do y'all think that it was intentional to kill him, or was it a mistake?
I don't think they.
I mean, obviously, I don't think it was intentional.
I feel like they just took the anger out. He just took his anger out too far.
There were some kids in the car when they the carjacked him.
3 kids. He tried to carjack him with 3 kids in the back. The guy that owned the car and the neighborhood mob beat his ass till he died.
When they're dealing with kids, though, is it justifiable? I mean, you have to protect the babies, right? It's kids.
You never know where they're going to end up.
I mean, that's why the beating was justified. If you
try to rob somebody, you signed up for anything you get in return.
Like that's pretty much.
But I'm saying, even with them killing him, even if it was by mistake, being that there was kids in the situation, is that just you have kids? Is that justifiable?
Somebody hop in your truck with your kids in the car. You ain't going to hunt them down?
Oh yeah, I'm my legs gonna be dangling. I'm gonna try to choke somebody out.
But are you killing them by mistake or
Jamaican wit, right?
Nah, I'm not by mistake. I wouldn't say by mistake. I probably won't be thinking like how far I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put some hurting on him. But if he end up dead, I'm like, damn, I wasn't trying to get him. It's his fault.
Are they going to jail for this? Like what's this?
I mean, if they did it the right way, then no, ain't nobody going to jail.
Yeah,
but
wait a minute, they did it the right way. What's the right way?
Depends on who.
You know it.
When they get rid of the body?
No evidence, no nothing.
No face, no case.
But everybody recording everything.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I mean, hey.
We just had a situation.
Somebody got to wear it.
The cameras went down.
Somebody got to wear it. Somebody got to wear it. That's all. Who it's gonna be? Don't know. But I mean,
I want to see how that situation unfolds. I really do, because
one action led
that's
to
manslaughter in a sense, but it's like.
Yep.
I don't know. And Philly, that's on the East
Philly
Coast.
don't have no protection laws and like self.
Yeah, I don't think so. They don't have that. So I don't know.
They just like New York.
Us in Philly and the
question
Field
is,
States.
who they gonna charge? They don't know who killed him.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't know who.
They just know he got his ass.
Yeah, it's like they don't know who hit the who gave him the final.
They're gonna charge a mob? Like it was a mob, right?
They gonna view the video camera and see who got the last hit. Was he moving when this foot hit him? Like
What I'm saying, like,
So they
we ain't seen no clip
clip
of it. There's not a clip of it out, right?
No,
Ain't nobody. I haven't seen the clip.
Wow. So somebody got their ass beat from carjacking and then no one recorded it.
It's a
Oh, I
possibility.
really cool. Fuck it.
All
Yeah,
hands
yeah.
on deck.
somebody record.
No one recorded. Just
If ain't nobody record him, if ain't nobody record him, can't nobody go to jail. Can't nobody go to jail. There's no
Fucking
dick.
them up.
that's ridiculous.
That's the case.
That's how I need to.
Son tried to rob my car. A lot of hands and feet came,
that was it.
and he was on the
He
floor.
can't speak for himself neither, so it's like he can say, "Oh, I saw this person hit me." Like
It is
he
what
gone.
it is.
Hey man, I don't know. That's crazy right there.
Death by 1,000 fists.
Like, I know we should be laughing at that. Should we laughing at that?
For anime,
Like that's a little fucked up. I mean,
It's not. I'm not laughing
like,
at
no one
him.
was still
It's just the
cheating,
part that
but
nobody
it's just-
recorded, nobody know what really happened except the people that was really there.
You can't feel sorry for somebody who was committing the crime, and then
But is that crime justifiable by death?
it's not.
That's what I was
but
asking.
It happened.
Demons
It
kill.
happened.
It happened.
It happened. You signed up for that.
I don't think their intentions was to kill him. They wanted to beat his ass. Because
They wanted
one, you
to
shouldn't be
make a
stealing nobody else's shit. Work. It's
But
not get a job.
it's one thing getting your ass beat by like 2-3 niggas, but a mob. That's a good 20 right there.
That means somebody
At
took some
some point,
anger
you-
out.
At some point, you know somebody going. You know some shit gonna go down if it's 20 niggas
It
hitting
is
you.
what it is.
Everybody got a good 15 minutes of
Like, shit. That I don't know, man. Like, I would definitely like to revisit that situation and see how that turned out. But moving on. What's up with y'all man's Trump? Let's go with it,
Your
man.
man?
Like, so apparently he's reinstating the whole ICE raiding that's going on.
Oh yeah.
Got your green card? Got your green
Oh, I'm
card?
straight. I'm straight. They ain't catching me. I'm in the roof.
I see what you just did there.
But real talk though, like, is this justified?
Your ass down too.
They ain't gonna kill him, yank his ass down. Like, ain't no wait for no firefighters to show up.
They ain't catching me.
You don't have no right.
But real talk but really, no, on a serious note though, with Trump and with these ICE raids and being that it's a raid on illegal immigrants, is it okay for him to do this at all?
No.
So are you saying it's okay for illegal immigrants to be in this country?
That's it.
If you cross the right
Is it
way
different?
and your paperwork is good, alright, cool.
What paperwork? You're illegal.
Yeah.
No, I'm
he's
saying
saying if you
there's
go through
people
the proper
getting
channels.
taken. There's people getting taken back, and they have all their paperwork, and they're in the holding cells and all that shit like that.
Okay, so it's not just illegal immigrants being taken.
It's
There's
everybody. They're
Everybody that's
targeting
not
people.
from here. Everybody that's not from here.
So now there's an asterisk to that too. Basically, it's not just illegal immigrants. It's just immigrants.
Like how they was doing in New York
I
with the
was-
raids and not the raids, the what is it, search and desist shit? Like you just
Yeah.
walking up to people, oh let me see your ID and
But
all that.
that's
shit.
because they was meeting quotas. They was just trying to make numbers.
It's the same thing. Oh, you look a certain way, we're gonna do this to you. You look this way, you're under this distinct nationality, so we're gonna do this
I
to
just,
you. It's-
I just want to know like what? How they know who to investigate? How they know who to run down on? Like
That's the thing that's because it's like if it's illegal immigrants, they have no paperwork, they have no essential
Right.
belonging
It's
in this
nothing-
country.
it's
So,
nothing to-
but
you don't
but the
know it's 50
government
people living
has
behind.
ways of they have ways of finding you, right? In a sense, they have ways of finding you,
Yeah.
and obviously they're getting in the country one way or another somehow.
But
Like
see-
I saw a video of like people being like snuggling through like a mattress.
yeah, I saw
Like
too.
that was
Mattress.
crazy. Like yeah, they were in the mattress.
And they cut the mattress
Yeah,
open.
and they're literally boys coming out of the mattress.
Yeah. But I don't think that was from like Mexico. I think that was from like Africa or something.
I mean,
So
it
So they
was possible.
shipped them or they flew them?
They shipped them to a mattress.
Oh, who the
Through mattress.
That's a long. That's a long.
Yeah, and they were like, so. But my thing is, I guess what I'm asking with that too is because now there's the whole issue of the camps that he's having, and it's not like concentration camps. They're very insanitary. There's no food, no other clothing, disgusting.
Limited resources.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, you're cracking down on illegal immigrants, but these are still humans,
right?
And you're not essentially standing back to where they came from. You're holding them in these camps for what?
Kids.
Yeah, you're separating
children.
families. You're making their life even much worse. Like,
a bunch of kids died in the like.
Wait, people died already? I thought they said there was
Oh, no, it's been a lot of
deaths. A lot of deaths.
Some of them ain't talked about.
Kids, women.
He's responsible. This is blood in his hands. That's he's technically being.
You think he give a fuck?
He don't.
It's just the fact that the whole ICE was around. I'm not saying Obama did it the same thing the way Trump doing it, but it was around when Obama was around too. He was doing it, but
you ain't never heard about it.
He did it the right way.
But
he did it in a respectful way where he had people sitting back, but they were still with their family. It wasn't like you separating every family member here and there and just don't care.
So they had a leash. Now they don't have a leash.
Nah,
With Trump, there's no leash.
Every proper way Obama tried to do it,
Trump
just throw that in the trash. We're gonna do it this way. Like Trump is just that much of a. I don't like that man.
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's not. He's kind of becoming like an imperialist now.
He outside.
He's
outside. Oh, I thought you said Trump outside. I'm out.
I say what's up with it.
like,
No, you want to get tackled by a brolic ass white dude in the suit. Get on the ground.
but real talk though, it's he's becoming like an imperialist now at this point. Doing this, like what the way that he's conducting these acting. We filming, man. The way he's conducting these
Sean about to take some hits.
These actions though, it's in a sense, it's like, yo, it's very imperialistic. You can't be just doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you guys think that in any way, like, should he like eradicate the ICE, like that government, that branch of government, but it's not government, but that organization in a sense, do they need to tone it down or eradicate it completely? And what's going on? Because it's like they crossed the line.
Tone it down and do it the right way. Like the way he doing it and the way he going about it is all fucked up. Like if he went about it a better way and kept like all the families together, like they shipped them back off, people wouldn't say too much. But like the fact that your mother gonna be over there, the kids gonna be over there, and then you got kids that's dying and they don't know why.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
And they denying them basic rights. They don't
see why this
have.
nigga ain't been impeached yet, bro. Honestly,
because I feel like somebody worse gonna take over once he leave. I mean, if they impeach him, somebody worse gonna take over.
What, take over for president?
After, yeah, right there after.
Like who?
No, I feel like he gonna finish his term.
Yeah,
and then
so that's it for him after this.
Nah, they said it might get worse next year. If him and Russia still in cahoots.
Yeah,
it might be worse next year.
What if so? Do you think he's winning another? Y'all think it's possible for him to win another election?
It's possible.
Another term?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
I mean, he got enough rednecks behind him. Yeah.
I think at this point everybody's sick of him.
That's the
It will blow my mind completely if he's
it's not everybody's sick.
He still can hold a rally and people and still sell out. Whatever.
That's also
Trump. Whatever he had.
Didn't his latest little what the fuck was it?
What?
When they do the presidential gathering or some shit like that.
With the candidates?
No. Like they do like a
the debates.
Like good debates around and they see if he's still okay.
Didn't nobody show up for that shit? And it rained on that.
Oh, for Trump?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like when he got inaugurated, nobody showed up. He got a few thousand,
He got all. You talking about when he was inaugurated?
Yeah.
I think there was they showed a picture with the crowd. There was a couple of gaps.
Yeah, there's not gaps.
What you mean a couple of gaps?
Football.
It was some motherfuckers over here.
It was football. It was a little. No, you're right.
There was a space.
Yeah. There was a gap, but
I'm saying like
it goes to show there's still a lot of motherfuckers that support Trump.
No, I'm saying if he was to hold some type of event, wherever it may be, or he want to speak publicly here, it's gonna sell out still because he still has.
If you go to where your people are, they're gonna come. That's like if he came to Newark, who's really showing up?
Nobody. No.
If he came to the Prudential Center, I'm holding the speech now. Would he fill it up? Maybe.
How many?
But how big is the Prudential Center? How many seats?
We're gonna be rocking that. It's gonna be a lot. But how many of them people getting jumped?
He gonna fill it up
with people that don't
people
support
from the
him.
South.
How many people gonna get jumped after that?
Exactly. If you
I'm going right outside. It'll be right at the door.
Just
knocking niggas out as they leave
all the
out.
people from South Jersey that fill out the projectors as
Yeah, alright. Come to
I'm
door.
dead serious. Where I go at, nothing but Trump 2020, all that shit.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Racism alive.
houses that I go
Racism
to.
still alive. They just be concealing it.
Yeah, houses that I go to got so much Trump merchandise. I just be like, damn. Like
Bob
Nazi
Hayes.
flags and all that.
Don't let him beat that Confederate flag. we
Wow.
saw. What was that at? Virginia?
Oh yeah, who was
West Virginia.
It might have been Virginia. Yeah,
West Virginia.
Yeah. That was a wild time right there. Yeah, we got to tell that story another day.
It's like that down there.
Yeah, and that was definitely an OD. But man, fuck Trump. Fuck that. This ICE rating. Hopefully like they kind of like tone down on this shit because they are
He's not growing
like,
though.
He's not. But
It's gonna continue.
I do hope it gets because they're literally kids. When you got kids dying, man, and now it's like it's serious. Like you can't have that. Kids dying. It's just not necessarily. It's not. What's up?
Nah, keep going.
Like, no, I'm looking at it right now. Like I'm saying, we
Keep
come on.
talking,
Like
keep
we're having a
talking.
conversation right now.
We are.
We're not having a conversation. Go ahead.
He that is she is thick, but that is but that is crazy though. But like I said, fuck Trump and fuck that. So let's move on to something else right now, right?
Fuck Agent Orange.
Yeah, Agent Orange as they call him. Real quick, I don't know how y'all are gonna.
Oh boy, there you go.
So we've been on this for a little while though. So now there's a new posting in the news that transgenders are now able to have kids. Possibility now able to have kids.
Oh God.
What are you guys thinking about
What
that?
you mean?
So if you're a woman, if you're a man
That
that
turns into a
woman, you can now have kids possibly. We've been on this topic for a while with just transgenders.
Sense like they gonna take like.
You mean people that haven't
from
fully transitioned, or like people that did a sex change and they want to physically have a kid?
on the physically have.
But that's not physically possible. Like,
They
that's
say they're
not,
gonna remove, I think, the tube from a woman that have problems and put it into a.
but our bodies
still
is-
have.
the what's it called? The anatomy.
Yeah,
like,
the reproductive system is not set up. But the physical outside, they could probably work it, but I don't think they can make the inside like that.
Bro.
But they have figured out ways though.
I don't even.
I can see if the person didn't transition or some shit like that, and they just they identify as a dude and then want to have a baby. All right, go ahead, dude. Still got a coochie, pop it out. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
No, but
Hey, Rob.
if you're a man
I don't know if it's
transitioning
possible.
to a woman, it's not. You can get the woman part, but you can't birth no baby.
I don't know how they're
I'm
gonna do
not
this.
saying that you can't, but it's like
They gonna
how is
It's-
the
No,
question?
listen.
That's gonna be
what I'm
health
saying
problems.
is,
It's gonna be a whole bunch of.
well, I don't want you to think about it because I don't want to think about it. But if a man,
Is he outside?
right? You know what they do? They take your junk, they flip it inside out, bada, and now you
I can
have,
understand that. Cool.
Right.
You got to put it now.
Right. But there's no, even though you have that woman's part, you still can't birth a child. Like
It's impossible.
They trying to add the
How?
woman parts inside by surgery.
I just don't. I don't understand how that would work. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want to wrap my brain thinking about it either because it's messing me up. But I just don't understand how that would work. Exactly. How would it work, Sway? How? Like, how do you do? How can a man, even if you transition to a woman, how can you birth a baby? Like how? Like
I don't know. I have no idea.
One-
That's the physics. It's not humanly. It's not possible. It's not possible humanly.
Women, like during childbirth, supposedly women's bodies adapt to it. If you try to do something that has been evolutionarily set up for a woman to do, and you try to do it with something that's not evolutionarily set up for something, is weird. That's like, okay, that's like saying a dog trying to get a dog to lay an egg.
right.
Dogs are not set up to lay eggs.
So like, why would you even try to?
Why would you try to force something
But-
that's not there?
But it's like these are people who are making that decision for themselves. And again, I never want to be a person to take away from somebody making a choice for themselves. That you can do what you want to do.
you do whatever you want to do, but
it's
let's
just
be
like-
realistic though. That's
Realistically,
not
that cannot happen.
biologically. That's not.
I'm
If they can
like-
figure it out, do it. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, even
Nah,
then. even then, it's like Chad.
Yeah, it's like.
You want to beat your bro? I'm gonna have a baby, bro. What? But you don't have a girl, bro. I'm gonna do it. They figured it out.
do y'all think that even at that point, even if they can do it, does it allow them? Does that now justify them to be suitable to be parents now? And is that a thing that we're looking at? I'm morality code with that. Is that?
I'm not judging the ability to be a parent to a child. That's not the issue here. The issue is them birthing the child. Granted, if you want a child, you're gonna do everything you can to provide and adopt that child. Right? They could adopt and forget that whole process.
Like this. They want to go through the actual experience of giving birth.
Right, well, there's a machine that lets you feel all that.
They want to actually like go
feel
through
the real thing,
and like see a baby's head come out of them. Why? Beats me.
I guess they want to have a C-section.
Boy, Damon.
Or before you section.
It's a lot. It don't make sense. It's a lot to take in, bro.
I mean, I don't want to offend no one, but it's like, yo.
If you look at it, if they try to transfer the tubes from a real woman into a transgender, it could work in that sense that the baby just grow in there, and all they do is a C-section. Take out the baby like that. So
but how are they gonna feed the baby while it's inside?
There's no umbilical cord. There's nothing.
The umbilical cord attaches the baby.
It's not set up. There's no fallopian tube. There's nothing.
Yeah, you will have to do a lot of adjustments. Like you'll have to build a bitch basically.
You'll have to really take a dead body, get a dead body, take all them organs and all that.
I don't even know how that function works.
But it's like, how can you do?
We might be speaking off just idlessly and not actually research the article in depth too. They may have actually somehow found a legitimate way to make this possible, which is the craziest thing.
People want to think outside the box. They probably.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think that's crazy. If they have, and somebody want to do it, then by all means, rock out. Do what you want to do. But that's just crazy to me. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's the people you know now.
Yeah. Speaking on the subject of kids and having kids, is it because a question was posed recently, and there was actually like a big debate about it. Is it okay to spank kids, or are y'all cool with that shit?
What you mean spank? I got
a whole bunch of.
I know we all black kids. I got whooping.
I don't want to speak on my beatings because I'm still scarred.
But is it okay?
Jump and my mother move her hands quick, so like. But I mean, everybody gonna chastise their child in the way they see fit.
So
some people the punishment, some people do the spanking, some people do time out.
So
it varies.
But so there's some people who never got spanked and they apparently turned out fine, right?
Okay,
it's a couple.
Okay,
it's a couple. Versus the ones that got spanked though, like.
Listen,
what did y'all get beat with? What did you get beat with?
Huh?
What did you get beat with?
For the safety of myself.
Well, okay, where was I getting beat?
Statute of limitations. Yeah. Statute of limitations is up. Unless you got beat yesterday or some shit.
I got beat with whatever my mother could get her hand on. A lot of, and then like, what my mistake was when I finally got used to the belt. Yeah. And my mother realized she had to get something else. So instead of me just being and I got beat with the belt, I'm just sitting there like. So she went to something else.
You grown now?
What was it for you, Twizzy?
It was
everything. I don't let nobody single out one thing, bro. Just
it was a whole bunch of things.
What was it for you, Lucious?
All my beatings was with a belt.
Man, it depends on where I was at. If we in the car ride home, I got smacked in the chest. If it was in the house, I had to go pick a belt. And that was worse because I'm sitting there really like, no, this one's gonna hurt. It's too thin. Wait, but this one too wide. It's gonna get it's gonna cover a lot of area. Let me get this one.
The worst belts though was the thin belts. Those
strip, but yeah, there they are.
I got a story for y'all about the most savage beating I got.
What?
And this go. I shouldn't even be telling this story, but it is what it is.
Your mother gonna pee on the door.
The most savage whooping I ever got, bro. I was in the bathroom
Oh, you wasn't wet?
No.
I got one of those.
No.
What, Twitter?
I had the water running to get in the shower. I had the water running to get in the shower. My stomach hit the BG, so I sat down on the toilet.
Oh.
My mother walked in. I'm like, can you imagine, like, in your world, I'm about to take this shower, I'm about to go in the room, watch the game, play the game, and then I'm just sitting there like,
Shit right down your leg.
It's nothing was warning you.
and then the door just opened.
What did you do? Wait, what did you do?
I was a demon back then. So my mother walked in. I think it was something relating to school. I used to be wild. My school used to be right across the street. I lived across the street from my school and still was a demon. And my mother worked in the school. But that's a whole other story.
My God.
But she walked in like,
with fire, nigga.
yo, the school called. I'm like, I didn't think I'm fighting to get out. Just came out. Look, before school come home, before I can even say anything, bro.
You trying to think how you
Before I can say anything, what? Yo, you know how hard it is?
Just saying one spot.
You trying to come up, man. You went between the sink and the wall. You ain't going over it.
It's hitting the wall, man. Like, your ass face the wall and shit.
Do the wall. You know when you get beat, you try to catch the belt. Hey yo.
Oh man.
I was like, this nigga top 5. I ain't never been beat on the toilet, bro. Wild doodling. She beat me on the toilet.
She literally beat the shit out you.
Literally, bro. Then when she was done, clean all this up.
Oh man.
Just sitting there lost.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, my mother was a savage.
Fully, did you?
So what did you?
You stripped fully, did you?
Bruh, I was getting in the shower.
So
I was already there. Like, I was butterball, bro. Somebody trying to hide. Yo,
My dick.
yeah, it was just too much. It was too much.
How did you get beat with?
You
I got
Jamaican.
hit with broomsticks.
I had that.
I got like the switch cords. That hurts more than it sting. It leave a whole whale in your skin.
Yeah.
You ever got hit with a 2x4?
The fuck is this
Almost.
WWE?
Nah.
Almost.
I got hit with one of those.
Nah.
Yo,
It's really.
I don't think y'all had it as bad as me. Y'all stories.
But like the 2x4 story was crazy. Like where I lived at, it was a house. Like it's a lot next to the house. So me and my little brother out there throwing the football. Like the neighborhood dudes, they taught me how to catch. So I'm trying to teach my little brother how to catch. It's just doing this.
Oh yeah.
He
The
missing
beginning of
everything. I'm
catching.
like, yo, just catch the ball. I just got fed up. I'm like, bitch, catch the ball. And like the neighbors, they heard me. They're like, ooh, wait till Barbara get home, we telling her. And that's my grandmother. So like my mother, she never really hit me like that. My grandmother, that's another story.
She got busy. What? G-Mama got down like that?
Barbara and
embarrassing me
Ryan
out
got
here.
ready. She got everything.
Wow.
So I'm just thinking like, yeah, she at the hospital. When she come off the bus, I'ma just tell her what happened. Cause you know, like
Yeah,
they always tell you when you're little, if you tell yourself, it won't be so bad. So I'm like,
biggest lie ever told.
if I beat them to the punch and I tell her myself, I'll be good. So she hopped off the bus, the 99, right down on Bergen Street. I seen her walking by the store. I'm like, I got something to tell you. She's like, what you do? I'm like, me and Deshaun is playing catch. I'm like, I called him a bitch. She said, what?
The curse in front of
She
me.
smacked me. That shit
You
said,
just said I cursed and somebody heard me.
Yeah, man. You said, oh, you wanted to whoop that like.
Incriminated
I
himself.
had to say what I said. She smacked me. Boom. So I'm there crying. She went upstairs. She came back down. I'm like, I'm in the same spot, just balled up. She came back downstairs, 2x4 went. Wow, right over the head. Over the head.
WWE style.
I know that
I
shit
was
made no, that's
like,
gonna
oh, she really don't play no games. After that, everything changed me. Barbara Ann Grimes, you got it. I don't want no more whoopers from you.
You ever try to like prepare for ass whoop? Like, I know I'm about to get ass with me.
Oh yeah, I
You
think
go to sleep. You go to sleep. You go to sleep.
You ever try to outsmart your mother and put on mad clothes? And you had on like 5 pairs of drawers. My mother beat me up. She beat me for every layer. Take it off. Take it off.
I don't know, man. Like, cause I grew up in my country and my beatings came from when I was like back home mostly.
you got hit by the village.
You had to walk down the street, everybody with a hand.
Let me tell you something. There was this, and it's not even really funny because it's crazy. I got beaten, right? There was these boys that used to live like down the street from me, just right across, not far down. Their father was abusive, big dude, about your size, but twice your size. Really big dude, and he had 3 boys. And I don't know what was the story with their mother, but the father, I think the father used to hit the mother as well too. But he was abused. He was a big dude, and his boys were bad. The youngest one, he used to eat ants. I didn't understand. Yeah, he just came to my house one time and said, "You want to see me eat an ant?" Picked it off the ground and just ate it.
That's a Diana thing.
Yeah. So it was a
What? I used to play with ants.
You got ants in
No,
your
he
house?
ate him. So like he really,
Oh,
he eat him. Like say, I was like, yo, you fucked up or something? Like, what's wrong with you? But these kids were like different, but they were bad. One night, I'm like outside late at night, like 7 o'clock maybe. I'm doing whatever, and I hear yelling down the street, and he's like yelling at them or whatever, and I was like, he's gonna beat them. He had beat one of the boys with a pipe because he used to do he's a mechanic like. One of the pipes that the exhaust that goes in the car thing, took it out and beat him with the pipe. For I guess it was like for a car or for some part of the house. Then he took us to another level. The dude, like I said, was really big. He grabbed a tire in his hand, a truck tire, and started whooping the boy with the tire. This sounds impossible. Yes.
No, strong. You gotta be.
That's what I'm saying. He was a big.
How are you gripping it?
Trying to kill you.
Yo, no, you know when you put your hand on the inside?
Come here,
That's how he got it. He grabbed the tire and will beat the boys with the tire. I'm like, I was about to go that far. Like, yo, he was different with it. Like, and I'm like, I've seen it all. Like, and he was beating these dudes like every day. But this nigga was, when I saw him beat them boys with a tire, like a truck tire, I'm like, oh nah, that's hey mama, we ain't get to that level yet. That was just different right there. Like,
I would have seen that shit like Thug Nipsey. I'm like, damn, what did he think?
Yo, I don't know. You know what I think it is? I think all he did was just came home late. That probably was it. Probably just came home late. That was it.
What?
But he was abusive as fuck. And he was a big dude. His kids were big too, but he was the biggest of them all. Like, and this dude was like, yeah, he was
3-on-1. You would have got jumped that night, nigga.
But he did something with his head.
If he grabbed the tires, right? He's a big. He's a giant.
You get one swing, you mess with that shit. I'm jumping around. I'm choking your ass.
This dude was like wide, like with big arms. Like, he was a big dude. Yes, like because he used to like, and he used to big always do like mechanical work and stuff. I didn't really speak to him or whatever, but I always knew his kids like they were always like fearful of him and like
Mr. Incredible.
Yo, and I was like, what the fuck, yo? Like I've seen a lot of shit in my country when it comes to beating. My mother, we used to have this tree called the Black Stage. It's a tree. You probably know about it. It's like a black, like you know how I know Western movies, those guys they chew on that little stuff and they spit it out. It's something like that we have in our country, but it's a black tree. And they would break it off, and it's like tiny ridges of spikes on the end of it. Yeah, you know the Black Stage. We got beaten with those
from your backyard, right?
Yeah. My mother literally went to the backyard and cut one off. She said, "I'm gonna beat y'all when I get back." Went to the backyard. I'm looking at the window like this. What's she doing? And she's cutting the biggest one off and just lowering them up her back like that. Black Stage, and these shits hurt. Like, cause when you get hit with it, it leaves like a mark all on your body and everything. And it's a hard tree. You can't break it. You can't rip it. You can't rip it. It's not like a string. You can just, no, it's not like that. You can actually chew it forever. Like it's a very hard.
It got spikes in it. But
yeah, it's spikes and no. I'm saying if you chew it, it doesn't rip. Like you know, it's like you go like this, it doesn't rip. It's almost like
I don't know about
in our country we had different. This like a tree. We call it Black Stage, but you know what I'm talking about though.
You said it's like jerky.
No. I'm saying it's hard to rip.
Yeah, it's hard to rip. You can't rip it. If you get it wet, it'll just get streamed, and you can just go like that.
And it's all from a tree?
Yes, from a tree, yes.
Stay away from
but this is the branch itself. So when it's hard and it's not wet, and you get beat with it, oh my God, yo. She took it to other levels with that shit. So like, but I do believe that spanking your kids, there's an ounce of discipline that goes into them as long as you do it right.
It depends
the age
on how
we
you
live
take
in
it.
now. everything is
soft.
Nah, it's that too. Like the whips and shit on the kids. They go to school with whips on them. What do you think the teacher gonna do?
They go to school with a cut on their arm. They call it that.
Yeah, they call that off the whip.
Hey man,
off the whip.
I'll let that be known. Opening day of the school. You know what's it called? When like you gotta bring your kid to the school and they meet the teacher. What's that? Orientation, open house. I'm gonna tell the teacher right there. You see him coming with a broom. My goodness.
She'll go, nah.
I beat my kids. And if he's showing his butt in school, I'm coming to beat him in your class. So mind your business. That's it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
But it's just these kids these days soft though. That's the problem. Like these kids
they can't fighting their own parents now. I'm like,
I could never.
You referring to a specific demographic. Don't sugarcoat that shit.
Oh,
he talking white people.
White people just argue. White people just argue.
They don't take it that far.
They just argue.
They don't take it that far. White folks
don't take what?
That's why the kids go and shoot up schools because they don't really get beaten. No, real talk. Like them white boys need to get beat. They need to get beat.
No,
white boys are crazy because they don't get enough pussy and they don't, and they definitely don't get beat.
Sam Bricks.
Right. No, real talk. Yo, see how Yuli said it? He was like, if these white kids were getting some pussy and these white boys were getting some pussy, it probably wouldn't be so crazy. But they ain't class.
How do you know that's the issue?
There was a joke that he said, but in a degree that's true. You look at these white boys, they look deranged.
He is getting
fucked
pussy
up.
Though.
He ain't getting no pussy if he gonna show up to school.
What? You probably just that miserable.
You ever got some pussy and I'm gonna show up to school after?
That's me. I love my life.
After you get some pussy, you good. You chilling. You wanna hop. Like,
I love my life.
Unless some bad pussy. This bitch told me this steak.
Unless it's that right there. Unless it's that right there. But I think they need to get their ass beat. I think you should spank the kids, but you should manage it to a level. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be OD with the shit.
You know when to let up. You know how hard you gotta hit your kid. You know all of that. So I feel like it's to the parents.
What you mean? Niggas used to get beat until their parents got tired.
That was back in the day. But I'm just saying, like now, with these kids being all cotton and stuff, you gotta
take their TV or phone away. They cry all night.
Nah, yeah, I'm putting my hands on my kids. I'm putting my hands on them. Who you talking to?
Are you gonna beat your kids?
Yeah, I might spam. I might tell them stand in the corner, put your hands up. I'll come back. That's torturing because your arm get tired. Like,
nah, they used to do that shit.
My niece used to do that, but she put hands like
hold your arms out like this.
I used to do that in elementary school. They used to make me stand in the corner like that with books on my hands.
I never had that.
And if I dropped the books, they called her my mother.
What?
So it's like,
used to wait.
What you would have walked in the house, back his house, shoulders like this. What they don't even monster.
What you gonna do? You gonna hold them books or you want us to call your mother?
I never had no situation like that right there. That's a real OP situation right there, right?
Well, yo, I'm telling you, I was terrible. Not too terrible, but I was terrible. And they always knew like the secret weapon. Call her son.
Oh my
like, that's it. And I just be like, all right, but look, right? And then you know how like when you go through a phase where it's like, I don't care, call her.
Yeah.
That's like 8th grade high school.
I thought I was tough. I thought I was tough. Until one day, like,
she's right there.
Yo, boy, my teacher walked me into an empty classroom. My mother sitting there with the bed on the table.
Wow.
I was like,
she had pull like that, like,
bitch. I'm like, don't you bring me?
Yeah, that's OD.
It used to work it on me when I was younger. Bro.
Yeah, I got a bad because in my school they allowed beating in classes. So like the girl that I love snitched on me. I never saw it. Yeah, the girl that I loved in my school because.
That's why he got love issues now. That's why he got love issues now. That's why he got love issues now.
The teacher sat down for literally 10 minutes. So I'm like, what's good, y'all? So I'm acting the fool, hopping on the desk, I'm all getting the class. Well, I don't know why I was that dumb, like that young man. I don't know if it was shook or what. But I'm getting my wallet and I'm making jokes. We throwing paper, like the planes and stuff like that. And then the girl, even that I like, she got on the phone too. Teacher walked back in the class with the headmaster because they heard the noise from upstairs. They came back in. What's going on? Now we had this thing with like this right here. They put you against this and pull your pants up. That's what they call it, benching. And they get the ruler or whatever and they spank you with it. So they pull your pants and it really hits you. Or they have your hand down and they take the whip and just hit your hand. They had whips in school, yeah. Right. So they were like, yo, what? They were like, who started all this noise? No, everybody else be quiet. Hang with this bitch that I like, that I fell in love with. Shaq, he did it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because everybody was gonna ask me.
And you know what's the worst part? She didn't snitch until she had her hand up and the teacher came to her and said who did it. Yeah, she was the prettiest girl in the school. She was a singer as well. She was on TV. She was popular. She didn't want to get embarrassed and get beaten. So when the teacher came to her, she cracked and blamed it on me right there. And just like that. And then guess what? It still got beat. It still got beat. So what you snitch for? Like now we both sitting here looking stupid. Like
now you got, but you looking at her the whole time.
Yeah, like
she took too long to tell.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yo, that's fucked up as hell. So like, we got it in school. I got it at home. It was like you got it in church. It was you got it everywhere. You got it everywhere.
Nah, that shit ain't work.
What?
Teacher tried to beat me. I told my mother that lady didn't come to school for 2 weeks, bro. My mom was outside the school waiting for that lady.
See, that's different right there.
I used to get a whooping for showing up school late. They used to line us all up for being late and stick our hand out.
Yeah, that's what they're not country. Yeah, and you get whipped, right? You stick your hand out and you get whipped.
Just walk in.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But look, so next topic, right? And I think this is gonna really get to y'all a little bit real quick right here. And so this came up during the week with me and Jalo were talking. So
this gonna be
there was a conversation, right, about niggas who come in one stroke, right?
There was a story.
What's the shortest amount of time that you came with a chick, like fucking with a chick? What's it?
Go with
fucking. No. We gonna flip it around that way right there. Like, what's the shortest amount of time?
Mine was like, let me say mine. It was this chick, female, whatever y'all want to call it.
What the fuck? What do you want to call it? Like,
I know what I'm calling it. I know what I'm calling it. It's a girl. It's a girl, but nah.
Hey, so what did you say?
When I was like 17, 18, well, I met the big girl, so everybody knew I'm like, it was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock outside. We talking. In my head, I'm like already having sex with her in my head. But we talking. But as soon as we get there,
you was too excited.
Yeah, I was like,
he got it. He got the room in his head,
yeah, before we talking, I'm already having sex with her. And she was like, and then we started kissing. And she's like, come on, let's do it. I'm like, I'm like, oh shit. Wait. I was having sex with her in my head, so when it came to doing it, I was already intense, so everything already came on myself. I'm like, shit.
Oh, wait, so you didn't even penetrate?
I didn't even penetrate. I'm like,
what the fuck?
He got the record. He got the record.
That's an American process.
So I'm like,
how old were you?
I was like 16, 17. But I was touching all over. I'm like, yeah. I'm all excited all over. I'm like, yeah.
This nigga done fingered the back crease and got off.
He done had sex in his head with her.
Yeah,
already.
I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm about to do all this. And
oh my God. I really don't know. Like, I honestly.
Nah, keep it 100. You know.
No. I had some good pussy, so I ain't gonna front. It's good pussy that'll take me out.
So what?
I don't know. The shortest, I never really kept track. I think the shortest time I had was maybe 3 minutes tops. Maybe.
3 minutes?
Yeah. The shortest time I came, maybe 3 minutes tops. Like, I mean, it was one of those sessions. It was like, when they like. When they, and it was a raw dog session. Let me be honest with you, it was a raw dog session. So I'm going there like, you know what, I'm about to fuck you up tonight, like, and you go in there, and you go in there,
that's like the worst feeling.
It's like
talk mad shit, and then you.
It's like Niagara Falls in that bitch, and you go in there, and you like, ooh, like the minute you go in there, and it's like, all right, okay, you try to breathe and slow it down just to make it go longer, like.
I already know what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit happened to me 12 years.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, like my shortest span probably like 3 minutes.
Shorty married now, but I ain't gonna put her name out there. Yeah. Spanish chick too.
You being real?
I had one Spanish chick too. Like,
I was talking mad shit to her too. She had a nigga at the time and everything. I ain't go fuck. I'm like, yeah, I'll take you from your nigga. He can't give you what I can. He can't supply you all this. Because he was a fatter guy. So I'm like, yeah, because he ain't got all that stamina.
Right.
That Spanish fly fucked you up. Like,
I was like, yeah, I got over the house, cleared the room out.
Just like that. Like,
oh, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, she looked at me like, you was too excited, right? I'm like, you already know. I had.
That don't work. Because you're trying to hold the conversation after, like.
The walk, like me walking her home was a shame.
Yeah, because
let me ask you a question.
the time for me though, the time for me that it wasn't when they in the morning. It was a morning session.
Nah, my shit was right after school.
They ripe in the morning, so that was what it got me right. That got me down like.
Y'all just like let off quick and then that was it. Y'all ain't go back for another.
Nah, she was disappointed. She ain't want no more.
Alright, see, so
I was embarrassed. I didn't want to even try to get it. Like I was like, yo, you want my TV? Like what's going on?
That's the worst part when you try to have a conversation.
I was embarrassed. Like
I'm
gonna eat.
I'm about to let y'all know about me. Right?
Like go ahead.
Depending on who it is, right?
Uh-huh.
I cheat. Feel me? So if I know it's somebody, if I've been waiting for a minute, I already know with too much tension and too much nervousness, and you might shoot off real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I cheat. I let one go.
Somebody told me that. You gotta let one go.
I let one go before the action. So when I jump in,
I got another cheat.
That's the weirdest shit. I'm not doing it.
Depending on who it is.
I'm gonna hold up to hit out without. When I go, you gotta get all this right here.
I don't know who it is, but I've never had a session where it was just like a couple pumps and that's it. Like I ain't never been. I ain't never been quick.
I used to cheat myself like that. Somebody told me, yo, if you want to last long, you got to get one out first. The first one.
No, that shit does not work. I tried.
Yeah, because I be like 2 hours later, I'm like, yo, what's
and don't let me be sauced up. I'm sauced up.
All that good too.
I hit it with the swiftness one time. I'm in that shit. You know, you feel that shit. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, you good? I'm like, yeah. I got out. I started eating the pussy. I beat off in the condom, put another one on, and got back in. I bamboozled her. She thought it was one round.
Wait, you pulled out and then beat in the condom?
While I was eating the pussy, she didn't see me. I got it all smooth. Put another condom on and got right back in it.
You know how. You gotta be.
You get that shit off. She like, you good? You want to push more? Let me keep going. You gotta trick her a little bit. Kiss her on the inside of the thigh. Bring out the hand down. Pull it off.
He beat us the open the condom at the same time.
You don't need your fingers all the time to eat the pussy. Get in there.
I just always knew.
Yo, what the fuck?
I just always knew, like, yo, certain ones, it's like, yo, you gotta, for me, because like you said, it don't work for everybody, but for me, like, yeah, I have to give her all I got. So I can't go in there and give her the first one. She gotta get work off the second one, because everybody know the second one is the longest one to come.
Mm-hmm. No, that's not always true.
I don't know.
The first time I fucked the girl is
I be beating it up.
I guess the third time I'm shadow boxing that bitch right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get there because I'm going for
dog water rounds. Like dog water rounds.
Well, who dog water?
Huh?
That's a whole fire hydrant heading out, boy. Like I got what?
After number 3, it's nothing but ghost.
Third round.
Third round is ghost.
I said after 3, it's ghost.
Oh nah, y'all bugging.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I need like about 9 to
No, I mean like a ghost nut. You gonna feel like you nut, and then you gonna look down. That shit be like,
ain't nothing.
it's nothing. Nothing's coming
After
out.
after the third or fourth one, you start paying a little. Like, ain't
Your dick all swollen.
Ain't
Not
come out
back
no
up.
more.
You like,
Wait. So after 4 rounds, y'all already shooting like dog water like that?
No, not me.
It's more like
Dog water is like, okay, you gotta come in that much, like you dried out now.
yeah, that's a ghost nut.
Nah, after 4 rounds.
He called it after 4 Lucious.
Yeah.
You gonna go?
ain't
After 4
After,
rounds.
after like 3 or 4, depending
going
on
Danny
how much
Phantom?
what I was drinking that day.
Man, I need like a good
You
9.
going Danny Phantom after 4?
Danny Phantom.
But it depends on how long you was going though.
That's true.
yeah, you get a
That's also-
5 minute session, a 5 minute session of relaxing. Like
You bugging the fuck out. If I'm on it, I'm on it. You getting these rounds consecutively. There's no break.
that's how I am. So I ain't trying to take no break for long. By the time I get that one out, give me a minute and come back and go
That's
again.
all it is. Yo,
That's what I'm saying.
Let me
like,
breathe and drink this Gatorade I bought with me.
fucking Gatorade.
Seconds.
I'm drinking that shit.
The minute I'm down, I'm laying down. She look at me.
Nah.
I'm like, all right, get up again. Like, let's go. Like, I'm ready to go again.
What up?
Like,
What up?
but after like 8, I'm shooting like dog water. Like, it's all right, yo. Now you gonna get dust. Like
They just sitting there going through the motions.
yeah. You just like that. Like after like 8, like it hurts.
And it ain't
Boy, do it hurt. Like, oh, look at it.
Now you sitting there with the soft dick all
Boy,
like
that
you
shit
feel
hurt.
Huh?
I'm talking about 8.
8 rounds.
That's too many. That's 4 or 5. You know.
There's no penis there.
You know, Rob just said
For me, all I gotta do is just look. If I look at it,
I'm ready again.
that junk gonna be like,
yeah, exactly. That's the same way with me too. Like,
or if I'm just resting, I'm like, all right, let me get a break. Shit, true. My hand just wander over, it touch something. I'm back up and ready.
Mine's automatically going there ready too. Like, all the chick do some nasty shit. And it's like, all right, now you playing around right now. Like, you just ready again.
Nope, because after you done getting in the shower, it's gonna hurt. I remember my shit was swollen, and I didn't know I hopped in the shower. That shit felt like
that shit. That shower
hit your thing.
I'm not saying that's not coming. That comes, but I'm just saying I'm gonna get as many as I can about it.
Especially if you bad and you know you might not get this again.
Or that tension been there.
Yeah,
she been talking shit all the time.
Yeah. You're right. It's like I'm gonna kill you now.
And for me, everyone I do is like I got something to prove. Because I'm not about to give away my game plan, but it leads to me having to prove something. So I prove everything I need to prove.
Your next round gotta be better than the last one.
Nope, that's not always true. My first round was spectacular. I got in there the second round. I got about like 16 and it was over.
Nope.
16 in the clip and it's over?
I don't know what the fuck. I think I was too excited because
when y'all fucking right and the pussy's like real good. What do y'all do to make sure you don't come like in that one? What's in your mind? I think about certain shit. What do y'all think about?
Change position.
What? What are you talking about? Like hold on. I had a chick many times like, come on, you moving me too much. Shut up. Like, tell you what.
Or you whip out and you put the fingers in real quick.
You finger. I foreplay all the time.
Some females don't like that. Though. Some females
I had a problem with that. I foreplay. I be like, hold on. Let me get real nasty real quick. Like I just go in there like, like really.
I pull out starting.
Yeah, just look at that man. Yo, get right, bro. Go do this again.
The whole time in your brain like, yo, get ready, bro.
Nope. What do y'all think about? I fucked a girl before and I almost came and I thought about 2K. And that was good.
Yeah,
I thought about 2K.
I think about a game. I think I'm just walking around like.
It was doggy style. I'm just literally like this. Damn, I want to run this pro game real quick. Like, and I'm thinking about 2K, like literally. Nope. So what do y'all think about?
I'm just trying to kissing that saved me. You get in real deep and you sit there and you kiss her the whole time until you calm down. And then once you especially if you're a missionary, you get that leg up, you kissing her on the leg, you kissing her, but you in it the whole time. You are not moving. You are.
You know what I do? Before that,
I rest my head up against her foot.
You know what I do before I even do that? I get like 5 real strong ones in and I stop. Just like this for the whole minute, like a minute straight, just like that. But just sitting there like a dog. Like, so I've done that before too.
I've learned that as long as you don't look down, you good.
If it's a big ass,
see that wave. You see that wave coming back to you. Oh god!
That shit turned into a horror movie when they find the body.
If you really got a curvy, now look, cause you already know it.
I'm going in my head. Everybody.
Nah.
Why you got a whole life?
I'm going for everybody. Let's go across. Like,
Nah, I got a breathing technique.
Yeah, you got a whole title storm going on right there, like, cause you know how they coming with him right there. But if it's a big girl, yeah, I am like that. I like it's a thick girl, and you see that wave hitting you back, and it's like you just gotta look away or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like you don't want to see that, cause it's gonna fuck you up. Like it's a mental game. Like
I look other.
It's been a couple. Well, not a couple. Like recently, it's been like 2 where it's just like, yo, don't look down. Don't look down or you in trouble. That's gonna be like, I can't get a peek though. Like,
nah, the thought of almost getting caught saved me one time.
The thought of almost getting caught?
Yes.
By who, like your mother?
No, we wasn't in my house. We was at her house.
Oh boy.
Alright, cool. I'm in that shit. I'm about to bust off all of her, and I see a loud ass bang. I'm like it just sucked the nut right back into my body.
Yo.
She was like, oh, that's just the neighbors downstairs. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, yo, I got another 5 minutes in me now.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had a situation where somebody's gonna slide in, and I let loose. I just got scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You got
scared. I'm getting busy, and I heard like, yo, somebody coming or something like that. And boy, you right there thrusting. The minute you hear that noise, oh no, we done right here. Like, what happened? When I'm done, I'm good. Like no, we just started. Oh, no, I'm telling you, I'm done. Like he just walked away. Like
Shaq worked for his pleasure.
No, it's a situation. I shook. You know, so you get shook and some shit happen. It's like, oh,
changed.
Nah, this nigga's like, oh, you good? You want some water juice?
It just shook me. But
I remember one time I was messing with someone, and then I think her parents came. I'm like, oh, how I'm gonna get out of here? I'm in the closet. She's like, oh no, I don't know how to get you out because there's only one way out. I'm like, so I went in the closet, I have wall clothes over me, cover my face. I'm like, I was in there for like hours. I was like, yo, text your pops or father, tell me you want to go to the store or something. I'm like, she's like, I'm trying, he won't leave. I'm like, I'm gonna get caught. Like,
wait, what floor she lived on?
Nah, it was just her house. But we gotta walk downstairs and walk to the front door to leave out.
I would have hit a window.
I had to hide in somebody's closet.
I guarantee like none of y'all closet stories like mine.
Her father was a cop.
Her father was a cop too.
Oh,
But look, I guarantee your closet story wasn't like mine.
Oh no, because I hid in her closet.
No, I had to hide in his closet. He didn't have a closet.
He had the gun in there too?
She took me out of her room to hide in his closet.
Oh, nah.
When I say I was shitting bricks, shitting bricks.
You smell his cologne and everything. And
I'm like, oh my God.
You got in the closet with a shotgun. You like,
see all the ammo laid up.
I was scared.
I bet you she was trying to talk them hoes and she's like, what's going on? You alright, man?
Like when I say after he left, I told her I'm out. I left.
Yeah, you ain't coming back.
No, I'm not. I'm done.
You ever fucked her again? You ever fucked her again?
Yeah, I fucked her again.
I had spot?
Yeah, she was Jamaican, so
that's the fuck like
you don't go back to that.
You can't go back there. You can't.
I don't care. Now I went back.
I did get caught fucking one time. I was in Jersey Gardens. I was in Jersey Gardens parking lot. We just got finished eating. I'm in the truck. She hopped in the back. She's like, I'm cool. Come warm me up.
I'm like, what?
At first, I'm like, yeah, we just gonna cuddle and chill, and then we gonna dip off.
nah.
Cut in until
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot. Now, when I had my Durango, I had tents, but the tents wasn't all the way dark. Somebody parked next to me. I look up. This nigga is looking at me face to face. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I'm like, yo, can this nigga see me? He look over at his girl. He look back. I'm like, yo, this nigga see me.
They saw you, nigga.
He just got in the car, pulled off.
It's nighttime. They see him through that shit for sure. Like, that's crazy though, man. But yo, so that's obviously some crazy ass stories. Like I think like it goes to say we live some fucked up lives. like that's a given right there. But definitely we got some good shit today. This is a good run. This is a good episode. Like y'all niggas is different. Like I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Like
we different.
Y'all different. Y'all different. Y'all.
You witnessed a man beat his chick with a tire. You different.
I mean, like, no, but that's crazy though. That's some hot shit. We gotta start wrapping up. This has been a good episode 7. Shout out to Lucious joining us today as our guest host today. Definitely, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at the Brick City Antics Podcast. Merchandise coming soon. For sure. Y'all be on the lookout for that. What else we got upcoming? Anything specific upcoming? Oh, our next episode. We're gonna have a fire next episode as well. So make sure you guys definitely tune in for that one. Definitely share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Brick City Antics Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
We everywhere.
We're also looking whatever you do, if you're an artist, entrepreneur, community activist, Whatever you do, we definitely are looking for people to bring onto the show and provide this platform and give them. You good?
He been fighting with that.
Nah, that nigga was right here.
But we definitely want to provide a platform for cats who just doing something and want to come on the show and talk about whatever they want to do. For us, by us, FUBU, definitely. So hit us up on our Instagram. Whatever you do. If you also want to come on the show and be a guest host and host the show with us as well,
kick it with the gang,
kick it with the crew. Definitely hit us up on Instagram at the Brick City Antics Podcast. DM us. Let us know if you also want to be a part of the team. Maybe you're a production, cameraman, whatever you. If you can even come on and be a sufficient addition to the team, you can help out.
You want to get a part of the team?
Yes, definitely. Get down with the crew. Definitely hit us on Instagram as well at the Brick City Antics Podcast. DM us, share our page, share the video, let all your friends know. We definitely doing our thing over here, and we definitely moving and making strides.
For sure.
Anything y'all want to say? Anything before?
You just plug in your Instagram.
Yeah, definitely plug your Instagram.
We went over this last time. Raw. Period. Shots with a Z. Also, raw music on Instagram. Mm-hmm. I do production.
Dope photographer,
videographer,
crazy
music videos, weddings, bar mitzvahs, anything you can take a picture of, I'm with it.
Yeah,
as long as you pay me.
Definitely. So hit him up. Definitely get your booking on.
Don't pay him, he knocking you out.
If you don't pay me, I'm not showing up. What the fuck you mean I'm knocking you out?
Nah, because what if you get there and then you just get into action? You know what I'm saying? And then,
you get your money beforehand.
I mean, but I'll still knock you out after the it's not enough.
I want to beat you at your own event. That's fucked down. No.
It really is.
It is what it is.
What? But yo, man, definitely if you guys are tuning into another episode. My name is Sam Briggs.
This your boy D-Now.
Twizzy Rex.
Jimmy Hustle.
And definitely Lucious for joining us today. Thank you again. This has been another episode of the Brick City Antics Podcast. Y'all stay safe. We out. Peace.
Catch you on the phone.
Enjoy your week.